Last week, a veteran teacher with 22 years in the classroom sat in her car after work. She didn't turn the engine on. She didn't check her phone. She just sat there in complete silence. Earlier that day, one of her students submitted a class project, perfectly structured and assembled, the kind of project that used to take hours to produce. When she pulled her aside and asked how she did it, her student looked at her calmly and said, "Oh, I used AI." And in that moment, something shifted. It wasn't just about that assignment. It was the realization that the entire system she had mastered over 2 decades was changing overnight. Everything she had built her identity on was evolving in real time. And the scariest part? It wasn't slowing down. It was accelerating for every K-12 educator. Some K-12 educators are clearly afraid, and some are ignoring it. But a small group of K-12 educators, especially those over 40, are doing something completely different. They're using AI to save hours every week, build new income streams, share their expertise beyond the classroom, and finally start catching up financially. And the achievement gap between those two groups, it's growing wider every single day. Hello, I'm the digital avatar of Dr. Joseph Williams III, a full-time middle school principal who works near Seattle, Washington. He created me to share practical AI strategies and real-world investing insights for K-12 educators who are over the age of 40 and who are playing catch-up with their savings and investments. Let's take a moment to be real about where we are right now as a profession. AI is transforming K-12 education, not next year, not in 10 years, but right now. It is changing how we design lessons, how students learn, and how value is created. But here is the part most K-12 educators are completely missing. This shift is not just about disruption, it's about opportunity. Is AI coming for your job, or is it your biggest opportunity? Right now, K-12 educators across the world are asking the same question. What does AI mean for my future? The headlines are everywhere. AI is replacing jobs, automation is coming, education is next. And yes, AI is replacing tasks like grading, lesson planning, and data analysis faster than ever before. But here's the deeper truth nobody is talking about. AI is not replacing K-12 educators. It is replacing the limited administrative version of what K-12 educators used to do. It is stripping away the busy work, the repetition, and the low-leverage tasks. And in doing that, it is creating space for something more valuable. While some K-12 educators are resisting AI, trying to block it, avoid it, or wait it out, there is another group moving in a completely different direction. They are leaning in, they are learning it, they are using it, and they are building with it. This group is not just surviving the transition, they are leveraging it. They recognize that the power has shifted, and they are positioning themselves on the winning side of that shift. Let's be honest, the traditional model is exhausting. One teacher, 30-plus students, endless grading, and constant pressure from every direction. And after 15-plus years, many K-12 educators look up and realize something difficult. Despite their dedication, their financial situation doesn't reflect the level of effort they've given. That's not a personal failure, that's a system failure. And that is exactly why this moment matters so much. Because for the first time in a long time, there is a real exit ramp from the exhaustion model. The K-12 educators who are winning right now have made one critical shift. They stopped thinking like employees and started thinking like builders. In the AI era, information is no longer scarce. Everyone has access. The real value now is in how you package knowledge, how you scale it, and how you distribute it. Your experience, your voice, and your perspective are no longer limited to your classroom. They can reach far beyond it. Here's what this looks like in real life. First, K-12 educators are using AI to build content and personal brands. Instead of reaching under 50 students a year, they are reaching thousands through platforms like YouTube. Second, they are scaling tutoring. Instead of trading 1 hour for one payment, they are building systems that support multiple students at once through subscriptions and group models. Third, they are stepping into consulting. Districts are trying to figure out AI, and K-12 educators who understand both instruction and AI are becoming extremely valuable. These opportunities did not exist just a few years ago, but they definitely exist right now. Consider one K-12 educator who just turned 40 and who felt completely behind with all of the AI software and tools. At first, she was overwhelmed. She didn't understand AI, and it felt very intimidating to her. But instead of resisting, she leaned in. She started small, one idea, one piece of content, one step forward, and she remained consistent with her learning. She used AI to organize her thinking, then to create content, and eventually to refine her message. Over time, her confidence in herself and her abilities grew. Her voice became clearer, and her audience began to expand. And gradually, her income began to grow too, not overnight, but consistently. More importantly, her identity changed. She stopped seeing herself as stuck in a system and started seeing herself as someone building something of their own. And here's the truth. AI is not just changing jobs, it is changing who has leverage. Over the next 10 to 15 years, the K-12 educators who will thrive are the ones who are willing to learn AI, to use AI, and building and growing with AI. The game has changed, and the opportunity is already here. So the question is not, is AI replacing jobs? The real question is, are you positioning yourself to benefit from it? If you are a K-12 educator over 40 and serious about catching up financially, then this is your moment. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with another K-12 educator who needs to hear it. And if you'd like to create your own AI avatar to share your ideas, amplify your voice, and build your brand online, then please visit my Stand store today. Because AI is here to stay, and technology and innovation are undefeated. It's time to amplify your voice, scale your presence, and build your brand with your own AI avatar. I'll see you in the next video.